Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with a short update for natural gas. Overall price has increased somewhat, potentially marking the beginning of a new bull market and sustaining the last low of the bear market. On the weekly chart here, with the end of Super Cycle Wave 2 off in the corner, Cycle Waves 1 and 2 may be complete there, with Cycle Wave 1 subdividing as a complete impulse and Cycle Wave 2 as a zigzag. The Elliott channel drawn around Cycle Wave 2 has been breached and now price is beginning to move away. This sees it more likely for this low to be sustained as price continues to move away. Cycle Wave 3 is moving up with increasing momentum down here and overlapping first and second waves on minor, minute and minuet degrees. No corrective movement within Cycle Wave 3 can move below its start at 1.947. And Cycle Wave 3 has a target calculated to reach 2.618 times the length of Cycle Wave 1 at 24.226. On the daily chart, with the end of Intermediate 3 within Cycle Wave 2 over here, prices continue to move up with a best fit channel drawn around the current movements. Minor waves 1 and 2 may be over here, with minor wave 2 an expanded flat. Minute waves 1 and 2, and then minuet waves 1 and 2. Now expecting price to increase for subminuet, minuet, minute, and minor third waves. Minute wave 3 has a target calculated to reach 1.618 times the length of minute wave 1 at 3.194. And no corrective movement within intermediate wave 1 can move below its start at 1.947. When intermediate 2 arrives, it cannot move below this same point at the start of intermediate wave 1. On the weekly technical chart, price has continued to consolidate around this area at support and resistance around 2.75. It has begun to potentially move away, leaving this as support for quite a few weeks now. Volume pushes price higher as it is much stronger on these bullish candlesticks. On balance, volume continues in its range with no signal. ADX is declining with RSI and money flow both neutral and stochastics neutral. ATR has also declined quite a bit since the last high up here. With ADX declining, we use the model of stochastics and support and resistance. This model expects price to move down towards support around 2.45, as you will see on the daily chart in a minute. That is where price may find support, where stochastics reaches oversold. And on the daily chart, this last high had a bearish engulfing pattern, with price now moving away through resistance at 2.65 towards support here at 2.45. Volume has declined as price has fallen of its own weight after this last high. On balance, volume continues in a wide range with no signal. ADX is declining with RSI and money flow both neutral and stochastics neutral, though declining. ATR has increased somewhat, though overall it is flat as price moves through resistance here. You can see a bit clearer that with stochastics moving down and price moving towards support at 2.45, we can expect the downward swing to continue towards this point. That's all for me with your update for natural gas. Hope everyone has a good weekend.